And let's start with some nice roll downs. Okay, feet parallel. Fist distance apart with your feet, not too wide. Drawing your tailbone under, draw your abs in and up. And let's pull the shoulder blades down the back. Alright, so let's begin our roll down. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, chin down towards the chest. Have your arms hanging below your shoulders, palms facing inwards. Head nice and heavy. Keep your knees just gently softened and reach down. Exhale all the way to the floor. Inhale there. And exhale. Curl yourself back up. Exhale, exhale. And restack vertebra by vertebra up nice and tall. Inhale there. Exhale. Exhale, exhale all the way down. Rounding into your spine. Reach your hands down towards the mat. Now inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten the legs to stretch. And then take a breath in through the nose. And as we exhale, we're going to curl back up. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Using your abdominals. Getting some movement in the spine. Inhale, let's reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Stretch them up. Exhale, bring them down as you start your roll down again. Head nice and heavy. And reaching down, place your hands on the mat. Inhale as we bend the knees. And exhale, stretching out the legs. And inhale, exhale, curling up. Curling up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. All the way up. And lengthening up nice and tall. Show me having problems there about frozen. I hope we're not having one of those days. Can you all see me? Can you all see me? I'm going to end and I'm going to, I think, all join back in. I think that's going to be the easiest. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on today. Sorry guys, I don't know why this is happening. It's like it has a mind of its own. Okay, sorry about that. Let's try again. Okay, so I don't know how many roll downs you did, so let's just do a couple more. So let's just do 2 more roll downs. So inhale up, exhale, chin to chest, and just gently roll yourself down. Just check in, scan your body. Inhale, bend your knees at the bottom. Exhale, stretch and roll yourself all the way up. Checking out any stiff little sticky bits in the spine, lengthening up. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, curl down, chin to chest. And let's roll, exhale down. Place your hands on the mat. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, stretch out the back of the legs. Take a breath in. And exhale, 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 scooping up and restacking your spine up nice and tall. All right, so we're going to do a few stretches on the mat before we begin our workout. So I want you to sit down on your mat. Gently roll yourself down to a supine position. So just a little 5-minute stretch today. So I want you to straighten out your left leg onto the mat. You can have it bent if you like, it doesn't matter, but preferably straight. And I want you to reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Then I want you to take your hands behind your knee and keep your leg up above the hip. So keep that thigh still in space, and I want you to bend your knee and stretch it up. Bend the knee and stretch. So really feel that stretch behind the knee. Try and tuck your tailbone and lengthen your tailbone to maximize the stretch in the leg. So try not arch your lower back, bend and stretch. Let's do 2 more and stretch. 1 more. Stretch. Now hold the stretch. Try and keep the leg as straight as you can. I want you to flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Keep your leg as straight as you can. Point, flex and point. 2 more and point. 1 more and point. Now hold the leg in that position. Circle the ankle around in an anti-clockwise position. So circle around the ankle, get movement. So you're effectively pointing and flexing, but you're circling the ankle, keeping the leg nice and straight. Now circle clockwise, other direction. Circle, circle. Nice, keep circling the foot. And 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. And bend the leg and straighten the leg all the way out. Bring your left leg up, hold behind your knee, and I want you to stretch the leg up and bend and stretch. Remember, lengthen your tailbone, lengthen the spine to try and get that stretch behind the knee. So stretch it out and bend and stretch and bend. Let's do 2 more of those. Stretch and bend. Last one. Hold the stretch. Keep that lovely straight leg. Now flex the foot and point and flex and point. Flex and point for that lovely stretch down the back of the leg and point and flex and point. 3 more and 2 more and last one and point. Now circle anti-clockwise. Circle. So flexing and pointing as you circle the ankle round. Try and keep the leg as straight as you can while you're circling. And circle. 1 more. Now change direction clockwise. Circle the ankle round. Circle. Stretch out your leg. And circle. And circle. 3 more. And 1 more. And hold. Bend the leg. And just stretch out your legs and give them a little shake out. Now I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Soles of your feet together. And just feel that lovely stretch. Open out the knees. Now try not arch your back. So just kind of tuck your pelvis a little bit. And then just let the knees hang out. So just to open up the hips, just a little stretch into the hip joint. So breathe, let's just hold that position, pressing the soles of the feet together, and then just rock side to side. So just rock, 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 and rock. So we're just rolling on the hips, rolling on the hips. Nice little stretch out there. Just do 2 more like this, and breathe. And then come back to center. And then slowly bring the knees up together. Now I want you to take your feet to the outside of the mat. Outside of the mat, and bring your knees together. Now the wider your feet are, the more stretch you're going to feel. But I want you to try and press your ribs down at the back And this, you may not feel much on this, maybe you do, but if you've got a bit of a tight lower back, you might feel a little bit of the stretch. So widen your feet as wide as you can to the width of the mat, or beyond the width of the mat, and then just press your knees together. Try not to arch your back, and just hold this stretch. So it's just an alternative little stretch into the side of the glutes here and into the lower back. Now, keeping the feet where they are, I want you to bring your legs over to the right and think about getting your knees down to the mat. Now, that might not happen, but I want you to now think about drawing your ribs down to the mat. They also might not get there, but think about pulling your ribs down. You can actually even take your hands and try and press your ribs down as you pull your knees over to the right. And think about pulling your knees downwards to the mat. And keep breathing. Try and think about pulling the back of the ribs down as well, so that you're not arching too much into your lower back. Then bring your knees up, and let's go over to the other side, taking the knees down towards the mat, and then pulling your ribs down towards the mat as well. And just keep breathing into your stretch. And breathe, pressing the knees down, pressing the ribs down. And back to center. Let's go one more time over to the right. Try and press both knees down towards the mat. Little stretch in the hip flexor as well, dropping the ribs down. And up. Other side, take the knees over to the left and press the knees down. And breathe. Pressing the ribs down as well. Deep breath in. And bring the legs back up to center. Now just lift your legs slightly to tabletop. Hold behind your knees are wide. And just rock side to side. Rock side to side. Just stretching and massaging your lower back a little bit. So try and press your lower back down into the mats. Just for a gentle massage. And then bring the knees together. Keep them up into your tabletop. Knees above hips. You can take your arms into a V position here if you like. Or you can bring them out to a T position, whichever you prefer. Now draw your abdominals down towards the mat. Squeeze your knees together and let's inhale, take the legs over to the right. Keep the knees squeezing together. And then exhale, pull the legs back to center. Think of taking the left ribs and pulling them down to bring the knees to center. Inhale over to the left. Squeeze the knees together. Exhale, pull the right set of ribs down to the mat to pull the legs to center. Inhale over to the right. Keep the knees together. Exhale, pull with the abdominals and the rib cage. Pull the knees to center. Inhale over to the left. Try and keep your shoulder blades on the mat as well. And exhale. Now let's go a little faster now. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, pull. Use your abdominals. Inhale to the left. Exhale, pull. Over to the right. Exhale, getting a beautiful twist through the spine. And abdominals and oblique warm up. And right. And center. And left. And center. Now hold it in the center. Straighten your legs up, so that they are straight up above the hips. Keep them together. And let's continue with keeping the legs straight. So take the legs over to the right. Exhale, pull with the obliques. Inhale to the left. Exhale, try not to strain your back, so use your abdominals. Inhale to the right. Exhale, pull. Nice straight legs, guys. And pull. One more each side. Over to the right. And exhale. And over to the left. And we exhale back to center. Bend your legs, bring your right leg down, left leg down. Now keep your feet below your knees, hip distance apart. Bring the arms down for some bridging. Take a breath in. Exhale, squish your lower back down into the mat. Tuck your pelvis. Keep that tuck in your pelvis the whole way up. Keep the tuck as you press your arms into the mat and lift. So you're feeling the stretch here. You're not arching into your lower back. So keep that pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale, curl down vertebra by vertebra all the way through the spine. And release. Inhale. And we exhale. Press the lower back down. Tuck the pelvis. Pull yourself up. Keep the inner thighs engaged. Inhale. And we exhale. Curl back down. All the way. Get the lower back to press down. Inhale. And we exhale. Tuck. And curl. Up we go. Up we go. Make sure you're not splaying the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Curl yourself down. And let's do one more of these. Inhale. And we exhale. Curling up. And we lift. Now press your knees together. Release. Press your knees together. Release. And press. Release. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. 3 more to go. And 2. And 1. Press the knees, hold them. Drop the hips halfway, press up. Down. Press up. Keep squeezing the knees together. Lift. And down. And squeeze. Down. A little bit of glutes. Last 2. And squeeze. Last 1. And squeeze. Separate the knees slightly. Take a breath in. And exhale, exhale, exhale all the way down through the spine. Very nice. And release. Lift your legs up. Hold behind your knees. And just roll yourself up to a sitting position. Now I want you to sit in your Z position on your mat. So in the middle of the mat. And let's just do a little bit of a side stretch flow. I want you to have your left leg in the front, just so that we're all going the same direction. So left leg in the front. Take your right hand down onto the mat, reaching up and over with your left arm. Feel that lovely stretch through the side of the waist. Reaching over with that arm. Then I want you to come down onto your forearm and reach, lifting the ribs at the bottom. Press back up, other side. Lift up. And come down. Reach up and over. And up. Lifting up. And come down. And up. Stretching out the body. And down. Breathe. And inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Come down onto your forearms, rotate the body. And I want you to lift your back leg up. 2, 3, 4. Think about lifting the leg as one unit up towards the ceiling. Little bit of glute work here. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Press up, 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 pressing out of your arms. Think about rotating through the rib cage, opening up your chest, and look straight ahead. And then bring your arm around and sitting up into this position here. Now, from this position, just bring your leg across so that you're sitting cross-legged, stretching out the hips a little bit here. Reach your arms back, up to the side, and I want your palms facing forward. Lengthen up through your spine, pull your shoulder blades down your back, and I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades, pulse the arms back. And pulse. Keep your arms in line with your shoulders, so lift the arms a little bit higher, Sharon, yes. So keep them lifted and squeeze the shoulder blades and press. And not too fast, keep it slow and controlled, Deirdre, slow and controlled. and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. We got 5 more, and 4, squeezing the shoulder blades, 2, and 1, hold it there. Circle the arms, and circle, and circle. Keep the shoulder blades down your back, circle. Keep the arms in line with your shoulders, and circle, 3, 2, 1, take it back, circle backwards, circle, circle. Think about the back muscles working here, the postural muscles, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and bring the arms down. And let's bring the other leg, I think it's the right leg now in the front, into our Z position. Sitting up nice and tall, take your left arm down, or left hand down onto the mat, reach your right arm up, and inhale as you stretch it out. And then exhale down onto your forearms. Lift your bottom ribs up as you stretch it over. And up we go. Inhale over. Stretch. And down. And lift. And up. And reach. And exhale. And inhale up. Reach and stretch. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. And down. And last one. Reach it up. And down we go. Reach. Rotate around onto your forearms. Press both forearms down into the mat. So it's quite a rotational stretch. We lift the back leg up. And 2. And 3. Pull the knee and the shin up towards the ceiling. And lift. And lift. Squeezing into the glute. 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Bring it down. Then just press up your arms to straighten. Try and press both hands into the mat. And I don't know if you can feel, but sometimes one side is a little harder than the other, or a little stiffer, and that's perfectly natural. Open up the chest, look straight ahead. Very nice. Bring that arm all the way around and up. Bring that leg in front to cross your legs. I want you to reach your arms up towards the ceiling and keep your back nice and tall. Lift up and circle. Let's do 2 more of those. Reaching up and circle. Last one. Reach up and circle. Just bring the soles of your feet together and open up the hip. You can kind of rock side to side. Press your elbows down into your knees. Lift up your chest. Reach your arms forward and then reach forward a little bit with your chest just to intensify the stretch. Reaching your arms. And come up nice and tall. Bring the knees together and swim around. And I want us to stand up. Excellent, guys. Okay, so we really stretched out the body. Now let's do a little bit of leg work. So I'm going to stand this way. So maybe you can do the same as long as you can see what I'm doing. Now I want your feet hip distance apart. So your feet are underneath your hips now. So not too wide with the feet. Check in that they're directly below the knees. All right? Standing up nice and tall. Bring your arms in front of you. And we're going to squat down and press up. Now, squatting like this means that you are sitting back into your chair and pressing up. Inhale down. Inhale down. Pressing up. As you come up, squeeze the glutes. Down. Pressing up. Down. Pressing up. Let's do 3 more now. Slow. Keep the abdominals connected, guys. And last one. Now let's speed it up. Down, press, down, press. Keeping the knees parallel, keeping the ribs in, down, press, down, press. Let's do 5 more. Press, 4, 2, and 1. Hold, pulse it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and press it up. Slightly wider with the feet, so they're a little bit wider than the hips. This is going to involve a little bit of jumping, so if you don't like to do a little jump, then just do your squats down as per normal. Alright, so it's just going to be a normal squat then. So your hands are still in the front of you. You're going to squat down, jump, down, jump, down, jump, down. Just little jumps, just a little bit of cardio. Down, jump, down, jump. Now breathe. Down, down, jump. Let's do 3 more. Down, jump, down, jump. Last one, hold it there, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Press up and march it out. Nice work, guys. Okay, now let's go into a very wide stance. Very wide stance, wider than you would think. So if you're not wide enough, it becomes a bit tricky. Make sure your feet are pointing to the corners of the room or slightly wider, and you can take your arms out to a T position. Remember, keep your pelvis tucked under, and you're going to go straight down your wall and then press up. Straight down your wall and press up. And down. Squeeze the glutes. Down. And squeeze. Down. And squeeze the glutes. 3 more. Keep your back up nice and tall. Tucking your tailbone under. 2. And 1. Hold it there. Lift right heel. Take it down. Left heel. Take it down. Right. Down. Left. Down. 1 more each side. Keep tucking the tailbone and press up from that position. Turn. We're going to go into some lunges. I don't mind if your hands are here or forward or out to the side, doesn't matter. Alright, we're going to lunge down, press up, lift. Lunge down, knee goes down, lift. The knee doesn't actually touch the mat. Down, lift, down, lift. Nice, guys. Down. Keep your abs drawing in and up, and lift. 5 more. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. 2. Lift. And 1. Hold your lunge. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And stand up. Nice work. Well done. All right, take your left leg back. Let's repeat the process. Abs tight. Down. Make sure your lunge is in the proper position. Knee above, or knee below hip, should I say. And then you press up and down. Press up. Down. Down. Press. Down. And down. Lift. Down. Lift. 4 more to go, guys. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. 1. Hold. Hold your lunge and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press up and march it out. Nice work, guys. Nice bit of a leg cardio workout for strength training in the legs. So excellent stuff. Okay, let's come down into our 4-point kneeling position. Have a little bit of a breather. into, actually, before we go into our plank, I want to do a nice little stretch with the leg. So I want you to go down onto your forearms here. Okay, onto your forearms, tuck your toes. So we're going to go effectively into a downward dog or an up stretch, but on our forearms. So you're going to get quite a stretch in your shoulders. So take a deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to lift up into your upstretch position. Now think about getting your chest towards your thighs, pressing your heels down, pressing the chest through the arms, and then come back down. Good, and again. Press up. Feel the stretch in the shoulders, chest going towards the thighs, and down. Excellent, let's do that 2 more times. Press up. Stretch through the shoulders, and down. Last one. Press, and come all the way down. Nice. Okay, come back up onto long arms here, and let's go into our plank. You're more than welcome on this one, like I've said before, to go down onto your forearms if a full plank is just too much. But make sure both ways that you've got the tracking correct, shoulders above wrist, or in this case, shoulders above elbow. All right, for stability. Take your right leg out, stabilize, draw your belly button up towards the ceiling, and then lift up into your full plank. Now no sinking into the lower backs, guys. Draw your abs up, keep your neck nice and long, and press the floor away. Now squeeze your quads so that you kind of feel the knees tightening up. Squeeze the glutes. Okay, what you're going to do now, if you can, if not, stay in your plank. Lift your right leg up, hold it there, pulse 1, 2, bring it down. Lift your left leg up, pulse it up, 1, 2, and bring it down. Keep going. Lift your right leg up, pulse it up, 1, 2, and bring it down. Left leg up, gorgeous guys. 1, 2, bring it down. 1 more each side. Lift the right leg up, pulse it. 1, pulse from the glutes. 2, bring it down. Gorgeous guys. Left leg, lift it up. And pulse. 1, 2, bring it down. Hold your plank, lengthen your necks. Lengthen your necks out. Drop your neck a little bit, Sharon. Look down, that's it. Remember, your neck's an extension of your spine. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right knee down, left knee down, go into your child's pose rest position. Well done, guys. That was really nice and strong. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So just take some nice deep breaths in your rest position. And just get your breath back. And then when you're ready, I want you to come back into your 4-point kneeling position. Nice and strong. I want you to tuck your toes under. Take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to just lift the knees and hover. Hover the knees. Hover the knees. Tight abs. Long neck. Lift up into an upstretch position. And then come down around the back and hover. And then press up, stretch it up. Straighten the back of the legs if you can. Round your back, lift the heels, round your back, and come down into the hover. Hover, hover, hover. And up. Stretch it up. 1 more, round your back. And let's hover. Hover, hover. Drop the knees down and stretch back out. Well done. Okay. Swivel around. Swivel around. Let's do some arms. Shake out your wrists if you need to. We're going to do some tricep dips. So we're going to bring our hands behind you. Palms facing towards your butt. Nice strong arms. Take a breath. And I want you to lift your hips up into a bridge. Alright, so from here, you're going to bend your elbows back and then press up, squeeze your triceps. Remember, the arms are doing the work, so don't use your glutes and your hips to drop. Use your arms. So elbows go backwards, and then you press up and squeeze. Backwards, press up and squeeze. Nice, guys. So you've got the full body weight working on the arms. So make yourself heavy. Press up. Bend. Press up. Think of a little grasshopper. The elbows go back. Press up and squeeze. 3 more. Press. 2 more. Press. Last one. And press. And bring your hips down. Well done. Just shake out your wrists. So it might seem like a very small movement, but you've got your whole body weight on those triceps. So you can really feel like it works. And I know when I do this in the class, I do actually the next day and even the second day feel stiffness in my triceps. So we know it works. So take the elbow up. Just give the triceps a little stretch out. Press the elbow back and breathe. And just take that same arm, just bring it across the body for a little stretch. Just to stretch into the shoulder joint. And then take the left elbow up and press it back. And take that same arm across the body and stretch it out. Okay, now we're going to go back into the same position. We're going to do our back support modification. And we're going to add a straight leg. So if the adding of the leg is too much, then just keep both legs down. But if you can lift the leg when I tell you, then do so. So your hands are still pointing towards your butt. Take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to lift your butt up as high as you can and straighten your right leg. And then bring both down. And drop the hips. And press up, straighten the left leg. Squeeze your right glute. Lift up high a little bit, Sharon, with the hips. And bring it down. Other side. Lift, reach. And take it down. Other side. Reach. And down. Single leg glute work. Reach. And down. So try and lift your hips up as high as you can by squeezing the butt cheek. That's it, nice. Look straight ahead. When you do it, don't hang your neck. Reach. And down. 2 more. Reach. And down. Last one. Finish on the left leg. And take it down. Well done. And sit at the front of your mat. Reach your arms forward and curl down. All the way to the floor. Straighten your legs out, reach your arms back. For our roll-ups. Now inhale, we're going to do it slow. Inhale, arms, head, chest. Pull your belly button down to the mat as you curl up. And reach forward, draw your abs and ribs backwards as you reach your arms forward. Inhale, and exhale, curl down. Feel free to bend your legs if you need to, and reach back. Inhale, arms, lift your head, lift your chest, draw your belly button down to the mat as you curl yourself up. Pull your abs and ribs back as you reach forward. Inhale, exhale, curl down. Pulling back with the abdominals, lower back goes down, and reach back. 2 more of these. Inhale, arms, head, chest. Pull the belly button down, squeeze the legs together as you roll up. Inhale, and exhale, curling back down. And release, last one. Inhale, pull the belly button down, squeeze the legs together. And dive forward just for a little stretch. Inhale and exhale, pull down. All the way. And reaching back for a lovely stretch. Nice work. And bring the arms all the way down. Okay, so bend the legs. We're going to go into single leg stretch. So I want you to lift your right leg up to tabletop, left leg to join. I want you to take your hands behind your head, lift your chest up. Now lift as high as you can, drawing your belly button down. Take your right leg and reach it out, and left leg. And reach. Keep lifting the chest. Press your head into your hands. And lift. And reach. Stretch. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And bring the knees in. Keep the legs lifted. Keep the chest lifted. Swim your hands round to the top of the knees. Lift yourself a little higher. We're going to inhale as we reach the legs. Take the arms next to the ears. Exhale, circle round. Inhale, reach. Remember, don't drop your chest. You're just taking the arms next to your ears, so you're looking towards your thighs throughout. Inhale back, squeeze the abs, circle. Inhale. Let's do 2 more, reach. And last one, reach, hold. If you need a breather, have a breather, otherwise stay lifted. Hands behind your head again. We're going to go into our crisscross. Take the right leg out, rotate to the left leg, and then switch. And switch. And switch. Keep your elbows wide. You're rotating through the ribs. And twist. This is your obliques. And rotate. Stop whenever you need to stop. Don't push it. Try your best. And 2 more each side. And 1 more. And rotate. Pull the knees in. Hug the knees. And drop the head and the chest down. Take a nice deep breath in. Very, very nice. Okay, so from here, hold your hands behind. Actually, before we do that, straighten your legs out. I want you to reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex the foot. You can take your arms out a little bit to a V shape if you need to. Anchor your left leg down, flex the right foot. We're going to do some leg circles. Now the circles aren't bigger than the width of the mat. So we're going to take the leg across. Inhale round, exhale. Inhale round, exhale. Keep the pelvis nice and still. And last one. And circle, hold it at the top, change direction. Inhale, circle round. Exhale. Maximize the whole movement in the hip joint. And inhale, keep flexing the foot. Exhale, last round. Inhale, and we exhale, bend the leg, stretch it out. Left leg up, reach it to the ceiling, anchor your right leg down, flex the left foot, and let's start our circles across the body. Inhale, 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 and last one, and circle, hold it at the top, keep anchoring your right leg down, let's go the other direction. Don't forget to go across the other leg, across, and inhale, and exhale, last round, inhale, and exhale, bend the leg, and stretch, just shake out your legs, reach your arms back for a roll up, inhale, arms, head, chest, press your lower back down, and reach forward. Okay, I want you to swivel into the middle of your mat for some side kick. So you're in the center. I want you to all take your left arm out to the side, and you are going to take that left arm down and reach your right leg out. Okay, so that is your position. Take your hand, place it behind your head to open up your chest. So point your toes of the right leg, lift it up and down, lift, down, lift it up as high as you can, lift and down, down, lift, keep your ribs and your abs tight, and down, 3, 4, 5, and 6, let's go 2 more, 7, circle back, circle, circle. Keep lifting as high as you can. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold it there, hold it there. Now bring the knee in, take it back. You can put your hand here for this one. And reach. Pull in, pull in. 3 more, 2 more. Press, last one. Press it out, and come up. You're cramping there, Lucy. Just march it out, take it easy. Nice work. Just do a nice stretch over just to counteract that bottom oblique. And bring it all the way down. Bring the leg back to bent. We're going to go over to the other side now. So take your right arm, taking it down to the mat. Left leg out. Nice strong abs. Take your hand behind your head. Keep your chest nice and open. Alright, point the toes and we lift. Take it down. Lift. And down. Keep breathing as you lift. Use your breath. Down. Down. Lift. Down. You've got 4 more. 3 more. Abs tight, ladies. 2 and 1. Now hold it up. Circle forward. Lift it up and circle. Up and circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now circle back. Circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Hold it there. Bring your hand onto your hip. Bring the knee into the chest. Press it out. So it's like you're kicking back. Kick. In. In. Press. In. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. In. Press it out. Bring the leg down. Press up. Well done. And stretch up and over. Nice, guys. And bring it down. Okay, so let's just stretch out the glutes, and then we've got a back extension, and I think we're done for today. So bring your leg forward. Put your hands on your thigh. You can untuck your foot actually if you'd like, and just press forward, but not sinking into your back. Alright, so think of tucking your pelvis a little bit and keeping that tuck as you press forward. Knee above ankle, knee above ankle, and press forward for the stretch. Hold it there. Now take your left arm, so that's the same arm as your back leg, and reach up. Look up to where the wall meets the ceiling, and reach your arm back, opening the chest, and you'll feel that stretch all the way down from the shoulder, right down into the quad. And then bring the arm all the way down. Just press back the hips, flex the foot, and pull the toe back just for a hamstring stretch. And then switch legs. So we're going through to the other side. Hands on your thigh. Don't sink into your lower back. Tuck, abs tight as you press. The stretch is here. Into the hip flexor. Press forward, press into your arms. And open up the chest. Then take the same arm as your back leg, reach it up next to your ears, that's where the arm is wanting to go, and look up to where the wall meets the ceiling. Keep the abs tight, feel that stretch, and slowly bring it down. Press the hips back, pull the feet or the toes back for a hamstring stretch. Stretch out your leg. And release. Okay, so from here, I want you to go down, untuck your toes, and press into your arms here. Now, your back, your lower back is supported by your abdominals. So make sure that they're not just relaxed, because then you're going to feel this in your lower back. So keep drawing your abs in and up, and then press the mat away with your arms as you look straight ahead. Very nice. And then slowly do a bit of a tricep dip down. Elbows go back all the way to the floor. Okay, now I want your hands almost where your shoulders are in line on the mat, the width of the mat. So I want your legs slightly wide, so they're not together, they're a little bit apart. And I want you to pull your shoulder blades down your back and suction up your belly button. So what you're going to do first is I want you just to hover the hands above the mat. Alright, so you're in your goalpost arms, hover the hands, then lift the chest without pulling on your neck, lift your chest, then press the hands down, push yourself up a little more, okay, so the elbows are still down, push yourself up a little more into your upper back, think of your postural muscles, try and hold it there, and then lift the hands up again. And then take everything down. Let's go again. We just lift the hands off the mat. Lift the chest. Using your mid and upper back, squeeze your abs. Then lift. Then put the hands down. Put the hands down now and press up a little further. Keep your forearms on the mat. Think about your mid and upper back. And then try and stay that height and lift the arms. And then press down. Let's do that again. We lift the hands. We lift up the chest. Then press the hands down and press up a little more. Nice. Then lift the arms and the hands and drop everything down. Very nice. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift the hands, then lift the chest, then press the hands down, lift yourself a little higher. Nice, guys. Keep the neck nice and long, and then keep that height as you lift the arms and drop down. 1 more. Lift the hands, lift the upper back, squeeze your abs tight, press the hands down, push yourself up a little higher using your back muscles, then lift the arms, keep that height, and then drop everything down. Very nice, guys. Press yourself back into a rest position, child's pose. If you like, you can widen your knees so that you can really get your chest down for an extra back stretch. And try and walk your hands further away from you on the mat and try and get your tailbone down for a lovely stretch. Nice, guys. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale out. And again, inhale. And exhale out. Nice, just round your back. Come up into a 4-point kneeling position. Just take your left arm through and just enjoy a little rotational stretch. Try and get your shoulder down onto the mat. Twisting through the ribs. And breathe. Then slowly bring the arm back in. Take the other arm through and thread it through the left arm. Rotate. See if you can get that right shoulder down. And slowly bring it all the way back. I just want you to press into your arms and round your back here. Try and open up the back of the ribs, looking down through the thighs. And then bring the spine to neutral, and then open up the chest. And bring it back to neutral. Let's do that 1 more time. Rounding your back. Pull your abs up to the ceiling. Open the back of the ribs. And inhale to neutral, opening up the chest. to neutral. Tuck your toes under and press up into your upstretch position and stretch it out. Try and press your heels down to the mat, straightening your legs. Now, instead of walking the hands to the feet, I want us to walk the feet to the hands, but try and keep your legs straight. So I want you to shift your weight onto your left foot, keep your right foot flexed and lift it up slightly and bring it slightly forward and press it down. Then flex your left foot, lift it up, bring it slightly further forward than the right leg, or the right foot. Then lift up the right foot, keep it flexed, take it forward, forward of the other foot, and keep repeating. Forward, lift, forward, lift, forward, lift, forward. See if you can keep going. Keep that foot flexed as you draw it forward, and see if you can get your feet right in between your hands, and then stretch it out. Then just let your head just drop and hang, and just relax. Then just soften into your knees a little bit. Take your hands off the floor and just let your arms kind of just swing forward and back. Let everything just flop down. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. And then just engage your abdominals. Another nice breath in. And then let's start to roll up on the exhale. Exhale, exhale, nice and slow. You don't want to get a head rush. So take your time and roll up. And then restack your spine on top of your hips, one vertebra at a time. Lengthening up. Inhale. And again, let's just roll down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And then inhale at the bottom. And exhale. Roll up. And restack your spine. And lengthening up. Nice and tall. Thank you guys. Excellent work. Well done. That was a tough workout. A lot of legs, a lot of abs, and quite a bit of stretching. So I hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, batten down the hatches, everyone in Cape Town. And stay warm and stay safe. And everybody that's in Joburg, Lucy in London, just have a phenomenal Friday tomorrow, nice weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Okay, so...
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks to you.
Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy your day.